Triller versus 5.
Okay, here and above is good. Here and above is good, okay? You guys receive your instructions, dressing room, protect yourself. Good luck.
So Kubrat Pulev, the two-time heavyweight title challenger, the winner of the first ever Triad Combat, now back inside the boxing ring, taking on that man, the slugger, Jerry Forrest. And we are underway.
Here we go.
Okay.
You see that Forrest is the southpaw, conventional is Pulev.
Yeah, I was gonna say two heavyweights, one southpaw, one orthodox. We should get a good strategical fight in front of us tonight. Heavy hands, and I think a lot of fists gonna be thrown too.
Well, I think the feeling out process, these guys want to come out and make a statement, AC.
Yeah, this is a real fight right now. These are boxer versus boxer right now. So they're going to both measure each other. They're going to both line each other up and see what they can capitalize on.
Well, looking at both, they both look relatively dry. I would have to say Forrest looks drier than that of Pulev. So that, to me, says a big shot could be on the way from Pulev because he might catch Jerry Forrest cold.
Yeah, I mean, just to simplify that, if you've got some sweat on you, that means you're warm, that means you're hot, that means your muscles are really moving, as we can see right there from Pulev. Those didn't land, but he's warm, he's ready to fight. Everything that Forrest has been through, I don't think he's as warm as Pulev.
But Forrest has dealt with adversity in his career, and now they both are tying up.
Well, Forrest has been a slow starter. So even if he starts slow right now, he's mentally good, Forrest.
I just think that if you're Forrest, you got to get into the rhythm of the fight. You have to be able to kind of get yourself comfortable with all the adversity you've dealt with and having gloves that you are unfamiliar with, gloves that your opponent had as backup for himself.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ray, but look at Pulev. He's right in the face of Jerry Forrest. Not allowing Jerry to move or to think or to breathe. The list goes on. This kind of pressure will break a guy.
Big right hand, but Forrest answers back with the counter left.
Well, Forrest is snapping back. Watch me, he snaps back at him.
If you're Forrest, I think he might be of the mindset, let me give up this first round. Let me just get my head together and get back to focusing on boxing and focus on the second round on.
Yeah, he needs a round or two to warm up. That's what he's doing right now. This is his warm-up. Forrest just has to stay above water at this point.
Well, look at Pulev. Pulev's jumping on him early, as you pointed out, Sean, trying to really take the fight to Forrest in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think it's emotional fighting from either fighter now at this point. I think that both guys are kind of settling into who they are as fighters, but you got Pulev right there with a great jab to the face of Forrest, and that's who Pulev is. He's in your face, even when he's not throwing 100 punches. He's in your face, applying mental pressure.
Final moments of the first round. Kubrat Pulev and Jerry Forrest after a delay when it comes to the glove situation for Forrest, right hand, and that'll end the first.
No? Okay.
I like what I saw from both sides.
Keep it simple, nice and simple, cool.
They're feeling each other out.
He's moving his head a lot right now. So when you hitting him with that jab, throw that straight right hand to the body. You got to weaken his body up, okay? We got to do that now so he loses energy, okay? But right now he got a lot of good head movement. So jab, 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 right hand to the body. Just keep it nice and simple like that. And a lot of feints, okay?
You got to move your hands. You're waiting to just load up and hit him with a shot. Just keep touching, just like he was doing. Pop, pop, pop. But you're doing good. Okay? I need a better jab, though. You're pawing. He's pawing. Let him paw. You snap the jab, okay? Okay. We can beat him with the jab, basic combinations. All right? Breathe, breathe. Come on. Better jab.
Let's go, round two.
What did you take away, Sean, from both
back.
fighters' corners' instructions?
Well, first of all, Pulev didn't sit down. That's unconventional. Usually guys sit down. We saw Forrest sit down. I wonder if they're just waiting for him to really get warm, or if that's what they're going to do through the course of this fight. But his corner said, hey, keep using your jab, keep working and try to work to the body. And then on the other side, you heard the same thing from his corner. He's pawing with his jab. I want you to stick a strong jab out there as Forrest's corner. We saw some good straight jabs to the body from Forrest, but I like to see good straight jabs to the head from Forrest.
Now Forrest is picking up the pace, starting to move forward, but Pulev is trying to land that home run right hand that put away Frank Mir.
Let me say this, AC. If Jerry Forrest was not warm enough, he may not have had the quick move, the urgency to move as quick as he did to make Pulev miss that shot. So I think we're seeing Jerry really settle into this fight now.
Also, he's probably settling into the gloves as well. It's a backup pair of gloves, and I'm sure he's trying to adjust and figure out what is best for him when it comes to attacking Pulev.
So what? Yeah, go ahead, AC.
No, but he knows it's go time. You know what I mean? Forrest is a gamer. He knows it's go time. He's not going to take too long to get adjusted to them gloves. He knows he's got to throw punches. He's got to come with offense. So this is what he's doing already.
Pulev is cutting off the ring.
Yeah.
And Forrest is pretty much backed into a corner against the ropes.
And his corner also told Forrest to get to the body and slow this big guy down. And we see Forrest this round almost exclusively to the body. And I think he's working that body really well right now.
Pulev is getting closer. He is looking to unload that right hand. He almost has it like in a spring-like fashion.
Until you see a little shake in that right hand. It's cocked. It's ready.
He's stalking him, yeah.
It's ready, AC.
He's stalking him, but Forrest is ready for it. Forrest is a smart fighter. He's thinking.
Forrest with a left to the body, but Pulev is looking to inch closer, but he inches closer in a very tactical manner, Showtime, with the jab. He pleads with the jab. He pause, and then he unloads the jab and then the right hand behind it.
Yeah, and then even if he doesn't throw, he's still...
Ooh, there it was. It was that big right.
It caught him. Another one, two right hands. Forrest tying up. That could be an indication that he might be hurt.
Well, you see the defense of him. Pulev is caught onto that defense, a whopping, a swinging of the right hand, almost like a right hook from the conventional stance, is because he knows that's exactly what Forrest is going to be.
It's a sweeping shot from Pulev.
Yeah, sweeping. I couldn't figure out that word.
Exactly. Well, you know what it reminds me of a little bit? It's not necessarily how he does it, but Leo Santa Cruz shakes his right hand when he throws that right hand, and Pulev kind of has a similar frame in terms of how he holds it. Now he shakes it a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little shake. It looks like, Pulev is just really ready to let that right hand go.
Forrest got to keep that left up.
That's the end of the second.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
The mountain may not be toppling, but it's definitely rocking.
It's crazy. When you're doing it, I'm thinking, how is this happening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's almost like you guys are testing me, but I'm like testing you too, because I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure there's not something wrong with me. You know?
That we didn't drug the food. Or
Yeah, here, have lunch, and we're going to take all your power away.
Look, like in the gym, like this, look. Bow, okay? Come on, flag. This guy can't box with you, remember?
Love the ring girl Jen there.
Slow for you, way too slow for you, okay?
Being talked to by Ibn Kaysen, his trainer. James Hogan speaking with Jerry Forrest. Sean, what did you take away from the instructions in between rounds from both men?
You know, I didn't hear it, but I got 2 rounds to 1 or 2 rounds to none for Pulev. I felt like in that last round, he really took control, especially with that sweeping right hand.
A big right hand connecting to start off the third round. Sean, we like to agree with Sean Porter's assessment.
I actually have it 1 round apiece. 2 very close rounds. Showtime, Sean, I agree with you. Pulev landed 2 significant body shots. I gave him round 2, 10-9. Round number 1, Forrest was landing even though he was moving backwards. Round 1 for me was Pulev forward pressure without punches.
There's a right to the body by Pulev of Forrest.
Forrest is warm now. He's in a fight.
Oh, big left! And back to Pulev. Here we go. Pulev might be hurt. A big straight left that woke up Kubrat Pulev.
Well, Pulev has recovered. That was a quick and nice recovery. Now Jerry has to take control. He said he wants to finish strong. He needs to find out how to take control every single round.
Guys, Pulev ate that shot, buckled a little bit, and then recovered as soon as we even thought that he was hurt.
I haven't seen anything like that since Showtime Sean Porter was in the ring.
So true. I agree with that sentiment.
No, that was impressive. That's why I knew, because I've been there before. As soon as I saw it, I said, yo, he's not hurt. Let's calm down. Jerry Forrest has missed a moment.
That left is still there, though. He's still got that left loaded up.
We told you that the heavyweights were going to be exciting. And in spite of the delay, we appreciate you sticking with us and observing this and checking out our co-main event, because we told you it was going to be full of fireworks.
I ain't gonna front. I was worried. I thought these guys were going to come out ready to fight. You can see Pulev as hard-headed and stern as he is, even up to the last minute of this fight. You see him very stern and hard-headed now, taking a punch and coming right back because he's just hard-headed.
And you know what's interesting, guys, is every time Forrest hits Kubrat Pulev, Pulev is taking a shot from his own glove. It's because of the fact that Forrest is wearing the backup gloves that Kubrat Pulev had in his arsenal in case he needed to go to the backup gloves. So for those of you that have missed the story, that's the context.
Look, we're here. This is what we wanted. Forrest is here. He's warm. We're getting a game right now. This is a big game. This is a good fight.
Sweeping right hand again. And then down to the body. You see Pulev just mixing it up. Head and body, throwing that right hand everywhere he expects Forrest to be.
And guys, you know why they're probably coming out and starting to really slug in this third round? It's because of the power of chi, gentlemen. That is a movie that'll be coming out. Check it out.
That's definitely it.
Go, 10 seconds.
Final moments of the third round. The feeling out process gone. Now Pulev and Forrest are going at it.
That's it. We got to fight, baby. And we got to fight after this.
Okay. Yes, we do. Sergey Kovalev matching up against Kubrat Pulev.
Okay? So still stay aware, because he's going to try to land one haymaker. Stay aware. Keep throwing that right hand to the body and keep that jab on him. You in super duper shape. So this is the pressure I like you putting on him, okay? You're doing a fabulous job. On my head.
Here is our great crowd here at the legendary Kia Forum in Los Angeles. And you know what? This is a phenomenal crowd because they sat through the delay.
I love the fans, man, just sticking in here for this. You know what I mean? We see a good jab right here by Pulev this round. This is what he needs to control the action in this fight. Great jab right there by Pulev. But guess what? I gave that round to Jerry Forrest. Why did I give that round to Jerry Forrest? That straight left right there. We call that playing on the ropes. He leaned back on the ropes and came right back and landed a great straight left right there.
On to the fourth round we go. Jerry Forrest, Kubrat Pulev. What I like, gentlemen, is that both men seem to be finding their strides, and we don't seem to have any issues with the gloves or anything like that. Both men now have gotten into their rhythm and have had moments in this fight.
Yeah, we got a boxing match here. Both of these guys are boxing. Both of these guys are thinking.
Oh, Pulev thought with that right hand.
Big right.
I don't think you guys saw the uppercut he threw last round. Like, it's nice to see him come back to that punch. Obviously, he knows that there's something there for him with the right uppercut. There it is again.
Oh.
Stop. Step back. Okay,
Kubrat Pulev, 41 years of age.
I was going to say, 41, the experience, you're seeing it right there.
The fact that he's 7 years older than that of Jerry Forrest, and the fact that he fought Klitschko and Joshua, two marquee names, heavyweight champions, and Pulev has certainly grown exponentially since then.
This ends up being a really good matchup because you got Jerry Forrest, who's come close to upsetting some guys very recently, and then you got a Pulev, 41 years old, a young 41 at heavyweight, and has had all the experience needed to beat this guy, Jerry Forrest. So then we got a good matchup right here. You got to take your hat off to the matchmaker.
And on your scorecard, Sean Wheelock, you have this as a close fight.
I have it 29-28, Jerry Forrest, 2 rounds to 1. Showtime, Sean, I gave Jerry Forrest round 3, and as I stated earlier, round 1. You know, in the year 2022 with judges, ring generalship is great, forward pressure is great, defense is great. What wins rounds is clean, significant shots.
I'm not mad at you, Sean. It took me a minute to write down who I felt won that first round, so it definitely could have gone either way.
And Pulev unloading that big right hand. Couple left hooks, that uppercut. Forrest playing possum, but he's getting unloaded upon by Pulev, but neither shot landed clean.
You can't stand there against a big guy like Pulev and expect to survive. Pulev doing the right thing, coming around the guard of Jerry Forrest there.
Something's going to get through eventually.
I give him this, that nothing really landed clean, but when you're getting hit by a guy that's a heavyweight that's got...
There we go. fumbled him. That was that 1-2.
Okay, stop.
You see him wobble a little bit.
That was that bing bow.
Yep. That was that bing bow. That was that bing bong. Shout out to them.
Another one, too.
There it goes.
Forrest now laboring, getting pop-up shots, but back comes Forrest.
Wow.
Forrest is wobbled. Forrest is wobbled. Literally moving forward, doesn't have his legs fully underneath him, it seemed like.
You got to get them hands up.
Yeah, my man is going to get hurt.
Big right hands coming from the Bulgarian in Kubrat Pulev. The Cobra unloading big shots on Forrest.
Oh, he survived. He was belly dancing for a minute with his hands down.
You want to win this fight? You're standing
Forrest got to get it together.
You're just letting him tee off. You better, yo. What's wrong? What's wrong? I got you. Hey, this is when you usually take over. This is when you take over. You got to take over.
Body, okay? Okay, he's ready to quit. They might stop the fight now. But still be aware.
Right here, we got Pulev. Pulev took advantage of an opportunity right here. Look, he's just going to let his hands go. The smartness, the intelligence of Pulev to come underneath the gloves, around the gloves, and just keep working right there, understanding I'm a heavyweight. I could do something right here, you know? And then we saw him do the same thing again later on in the fight, coming around the gloves of Forrest. Forrest was hurt multiple times that round.
Working under the hood. That's what he was doing.
Working under the hood. I like you, AC. Working under the hood.
Well, he calls it as he sees it. Round 5. This one's scheduled for 10. I don't think it's going to go the distance, guys, with what Pulev has been able to do. And now Forrest, he was shaken up a variety of times.
Pulev has found a home for that right hand, whether it's an uppercut, whether it's a right hook, like that one right there. He just took a chance and got caught right there. But the corner of Pulev says, hey, keep going. They might stop the fight. So look to see Pulev try to pour it on this round.
Big right hand that connected, that blasted away Jerry Forrest. And Forrest went backwards.
Yeah, just let it fly. Just let the right fly. Keep setting it up and throwing it. That's it.
Forrest cannot get out of the way of that right hand from Kubrat Pulev, and he gets hit again. Another one.
He's clearly hurt now. He's clearly hurt now.
Don't stop. Hey, stop. Remember I said that?
AC, you made it sound like a street fight. Just keep throwing that right hand.
Just throw it. Just get loose with it.
Oh,
look. Sean Wheelock, what did you hear from Ed Coyantes?
He was just giving, and that's a very hard, soft warning, Showtime, Sean Porter. That's not saying next time it's a point, but that's just simply Edward Coyantes saying to Kubrat Pulev, listen to me. When I say stop, stop punching.
What I noticed about Jerry Forrest, gentlemen, is that he's breathing deep. He has his mouth open. He's breathing deep. There seems to be the fact that the pressure and also the moment has gotten to the best of Jerry Forrest, at least in this particular round.
I mean, I can tell you what I'm seeing right here. Jerry Forrest has lost focus. Jerry Forrest is kind of fighting out of desperation, and he doesn't need to do that. He just needs to get back to the basics. First of all, keep the hands up. Stop playing off the ropes like this unless you intend to do something with it. If you're not, then keep circling the ring and keep trying to stay out of the reach of that jab right there that you just got stuck with by Pulev.
So in the fight against Michael Hunter, Jerry Forrest outworked Michael Hunter, and that's what led to the draw. I think Forrest won that fight. But in this particular fight, Pulev, who's 7 years older than him at 41 years of age, he's outworking Jerry Forrest here, especially indicative of the 5th round.
You know, AC, what we see right here is just levels. There's different levels to this boxing game. Pulev is on another level than Jerry Forrest. I don't think we necessarily knew that coming in, but we know that now. And I'm not saying that Pulev is going to win this fight, but definitely he looks stronger, he looks intact, he looks crisp. There you go. Boom, boom, you the guy, AC.
And heavyweights get older. The last division in boxing, they are the last ones to get old because power is the last thing to go as a prize fighter.
Yeah, it's the last thing to go. We see it right here. This 41-year-old is out-punching, outlanding the younger, courageous Jerry Forrest.
Stop.
Final moments of the 5th round on what has been an entertaining co-main event thus far between Kubrat Pulev and Jerry Forrest. Pulev in control.
The uppercut right there by Pulev.
So Kubrat Pulev still standing. Rudy Hernandez is cut man, quality cut man.
Okay.
Pulev has yet to sit down in between rounds, guys.
I wasn't sure what that was about,
right now.
but I like the tactic.
Okay?
It is what it is. You know, we don't sit down in the gym, so why sit down now?
Come on.
Check this replay out right there. Nice straight 1-2 right there, just the
Okay, so
basis of boxing. But what I want to point out, now the right hand comes around the glove of Jerry Forrest. That's intelligence right there being exemplified right there by Pulev.
And Pulev starts off the 6th round. Jab followed by a right hand down the center.
Look. He's waiting on the right hand. Look, my man is just, look, Pulev is just waiting on the right hand.
That old 1-2 is American as apple pie. That's what he's looking for.
Look, we finally see an adjustment by Jerry Forrest. He's circling now and just trying to use the jab. And more busy. That's what he needs to be. He needs to be busy. Not with both hands, not combination punching, but like that right there, a double jab just to keep the man off of you.
And look at the power punches, 48% connect percentage. Pulev has been extremely accurate. He's over double the amount of power punches landed compared to that of Jerry Forrest.
Well, I think it's clear who's winning this fight.
Right hand down the middle, popping the head back of Jerry Forrest yet again. It has been a very simple formula for Kubrat Pulev. The jab followed by the right hand, as we said, so Americana, even though a Bulgarian's doing it to the American.
Yeah, look, Forrest has to make him shuffle his feet. He's got to circle him, like you said, Sean. He's got to make him move, get him out of that game plan.
So I like being the fighter ringside. I love doing commentary because I can tell you guys what's happening while it's happening. We see a fresh Jerry Forrest for about 40 seconds of this round, and then guess what? He's right back on the inside now. He's right back where he doesn't need to be. I like the stalk right here, but I'd much rather see you make that adjustment and use the ring and try to keep Pulev on the outside with that straight jab.
There's a right hand. Oh my goodness, we heard that here at ringside. But back comes Forrest.
Now, that's because he's tired, Sean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
He's going away from the game plan.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't finish my point. He doesn't have the conditioning to make the adjustment and stay consistent with that adjustment. And that's why we see him fall right back into what we've seen for a number of rounds now by Jerry Forrest.
The one thing at high-level prize fighting is, do you have a plan A? If plan A doesn't work, do you have a plan B? Do you have a plan C? And right now, Jerry Forrest doesn't even have a plan B, whereas Kubrat Pulev, his plan A is working exceptional.
And the guys that you see at the elite level in professional boxing, they have plans A, B, C, maybe D, but they're able to play with A, B, C, and maybe D the entire fight. We see Pulev making adjustments. We see him now being able to box, going backwards, controlling the range and the distance, and right there landing a great 1-2 on Forrest, and another one.
Two big right hands and a right to the body to punctuate that sequence for Kubrat Pulev, the 2-time heavyweight title challenger.
Yeah, that 1-2, time's going to run out for Forrest if he keeps getting hit with that 1-2. Eventually, he's going to get hit with that 1-2, and then it's going to be lights out.
All right, stop.
Kubrat Pulev in control.
Just letting him plant his feet.
Okay, you are.
Launch
Listen,
that right.
What I need you to stop doing is stop looking for that perfect shot. You're looking for the knockout shot. You're looking for the perfect jab, see? Doing good, doing good. You get better at it. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Look at me.
Made it.
I'm gonna let you take this. Show me something, okay?
Breathe. Breathe.
Okay, stop looking for the perfect shot.
I like what I heard from Pulev's corner right there.
In terms of?
He said, trust me, keep running your hands, stop looking for the perfect shot. Keep throwing the 1-2s, keep using the jab, and set up that right hand instead of looking for it.
Round 7, this one's scheduled for 10. As we have 6 rounds in the book. Sean Wheelock, how do you have the fight thus far?
Ray, for me, Kubrat Pulev absolutely has taken over this fight. I've given him the last 3 rounds, 4, 5, and 6. Now 58-56 on my unofficial scorecard. For me, rounds 1, 2, and 3 was forward pressure without the right hand for Pulev. Now you're seeing forward pressure with that thudding right hand. Also, between rounds 4 and 5 and 5 and 6, Great refereeing from Edward Colyantes. He is seeing the will of Jerry Forrest. He is looking to see if Forrest wants to continue, and more importantly, if Forrest is being bullied by his corner to continue.
Sean, what I found to be interesting, I'm talking to Sean Wheelock, is the fact that the corner of Jerry Forrest said, "You're doing good." That's surprising to me.
It's surprising to me as well. You know, corners in Showtime, Sean, you know this. They're not always honest. There are different motivational tactics. They'll tell you you're down when you're up when you're down. They're trying to keep their fighter in the fight. And again, that's what Colyantes, as the referee, is looking for. Does the fighter want to continue? It doesn't matter what his corner wants him to do.
More right hands from Kubrat Pulev.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, my corner always kept it real with me. You need to keep it real and tell him to bring that left hand up because you keep getting hit with right hand. Right there, we see the bullying tactics of Pulev. All right, that's not what you're supposed to do, but guess what? You see how far back Jerry Forrest just went off of a push? He's not strong, and he's not going to last if he keeps fighting like this.
Well, he ran into the Bulgarian Cobra in Kubrat Pulev and AC. Kubrat Pulev at 41 years of age is proving that age right now, at least for him, is but a number.
I mean, this guy's a different animal. He jogs in the mountains of Bulgaria. You know what I mean? He's a different. Oh, there's a big hand right there.
That's staggered Forrest.
Yeah, it is. It's only a matter of time. He's got to keep that left up, Forrest.
I cannot believe he's still upright and maintaining his vertical base.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you do have to say that he's got a strong chin, and we can also say that he's conditioned to take this, and he's taking them. Look at those right hands.
My goodness, he is eating right hands non-stop, and Forrest continues to come forward. But could it be a case? Oh, big 1-2 combination.
Load it up and let it fly.
Forrest might be too brave for his own good. I think Colyantes really needs to take a long look because Pulev is starting to really beat him up.
I gotta tell y'all, man, I got a silly mind. You know, in the cartoons where the one guy stands there and lets the other guy punch and just punch himself out, and then he finally takes control. I don't see that happening tonight, but I'm like, at this point, I'm starting to believe the cartoons.
Well, we are seeing art being exhibited inside the ring from Kubrat Pulev. Art has come to life, and that art has been a jab followed by a right hand as Jerry Forrest is laboring back to the corner.
Hey, fight off the ropes for now. Fight off the ropes, okay? I want you to fight off the ropes. Don't stand in the middle. Use the ropes. Stay on the ropes and work the ropes. Your legs are gone. But you're better on the ropes than you are in the middle of the ring. Breathe. You can still get this guy. Come on. We can get this guy. Draw him in and throw the left hook, man. Drop it. Set him up, though. Set a trap. Draw him in.
It's a matter of time.
All right, here we go. What else will we see? Nice 1-2 right there. Hey, what you call that 1-2?
It's American as apple pie, bro.
Right there. Just a nice, clean 1-2. That's going to continue to happen until this fight ends. I believe. We saw the corner of Jerry Forrest right there. Jerry wasn't even looking to the eyes of his coach. That means he's spaced out. He's not into this mentally. He's going to be gone.
He's on his own right now.
Yep.
So they signed off on Jerry Forrest going out to fight, but I looked at the body language of Kubrat Pulev. He looked over at you, Showtime, and he immediately was ready to go. I think Kubrat Pulev, if he strings together another combination or two, that Colyantes may wave it off.
Makes sense, and you see just everything is landing now for Pulev. Just some jabs right there landing for Pulev. It's only a matter of time before he applies some pressure and gets Jerry Forrest out of here.
But with a matter of time, Jerry Forrest has got to show, look, if you want this fight, you got to come out and demonstrate to the referee that you still can intelligently defend yourself and that you're still throwing punches that could hurt Kubrat Pulev.
I was rooting for the kid. I said, you got to change your mentality. It doesn't look like that mentality has changed coming into the ring.
A couple of big right hands smashing into the face of Jerry Forrest moments ago, and Pulev has got Jerry Forrest trapped against the ropes, and this is no man's land for Forrest.
Forrest is behind on points. He's just got to throw Hail Marys at this point. Just throw them left bombs and see what happens.
Ed Coyantes is really watching this, and Pulev is just jab, right hand. Backs away, jab, right hand. That's what it's been. Look at this. It is a non-stop assault for Kubrat Pulev, and Coyantes is just waiting to step in.
Great body shots right there from Pulev. I mean, the intelligence to let go of what he's letting go right now. To me, that was just really special right there, what Pulev was able to put together.
The levels. He's hitting them with levels right now.
Yeah.
I think, look, Jerry Forrest gave Michael Hunter a run for his money. He gave Zali a run for his money. He's not an easy guy to deal with. And Kubrat Pulev is showing that there are absolute levels to this as he is battering Jerry Forrest here tonight in Los Angeles.
I love what we've just gotten from Pulev this round. I don't think it's going to go another round. The body work by Pulev has really sealed the deal in this fight for him.
And he stuck them uppercuts, Sean. You see them uppercuts? He stuck them in.
Yeah. You also mentioned adjustments. After the first 3 rounds, you guys had it 29-28, one way or the other, but it was close for the first third of the fight. But since that point, from round 4 on, it has been all Kubrat Pulev.
We see who's stronger. We see who's been running in the mountains, and we see who's been really ready for this fight. Great rights, straight rights to the body from Pulev as well.
I love that you brought that up, Showtime. The punch selection. It hasn't just been jab, right hand to the body. It has been jab, right hand to the body, and upstairs. He has been varying that right hand where he places it.
Yeah. No, to your point, or even to my point, the punch selection has been, it's been superb. I like that word for Pulev tonight, superb. He's been superb.
And you pointed out about the uppercuts that he's been throwing.
Yep.
Seeing veteran, this is like veteran ringship right now.
Yeah, even that right there.
He's schooling him right now.
When you're all offense, sometimes it's hard to get back to defense. Right there, he caught one.
Here comes Forrest, though. There is that gusto that we were looking for from Forrest. Here we go. 2 more rounds remaining. And that ends the 8th.
Forrest isn't soft. He ain't gonna go it down like that easy.
There you go. There you go. There you go, Jerry.
And Jerry Forrest did tell us in the fighter meeting, he said he needed to do more in the later rounds. And lo and behold, we're starting to see some tenacity from him, especially in that 8th round.
There's time, okay? He's shot. He's done. He's been beating on you all night, but you're going to knock his ass out right now, okay? Come on now. You got this. Hey, you can still win this fight. The left hand's going to do it, but you got to draw him in. He's done. You just finished. You had him on the road. Come on, work, baby. Believe in this. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Okay? Come on. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Come on.
You know, in a moment like this, where you know your fighter can't do anything about what's going on, you can't help but smile when you get touched.
And look at Pulev. He's like, oh, okay, you're actually showing me something. Yeah, how do you like it, in the words of Barry Tompkins way back in the day. Hey, and also, when it comes to Jerry Forrest, his trainer, James Hogan, he goes, you're winning this fight. I think James Hogan has a second career as a motivational speaker because he's trying to do everything he can to get his man to give one final charge towards Kubrat Pulev.
I'm not going to disrespect the corner. I just want Jerry to start doing this right here. Now it's time to start taking control and trying to push forward. You know what I mean? You let this guy have his way, now get yours.
His corner shouldn't have told him that. He needs a knockout to
big
win.
Big right hand right there. Straight one, straight left.
Step back.
They both exchange.
Step back.
And man, I got to give Jerry Forrest credit. I thought a round or 2 rounds ago, he was there to be finished, and he came back and had to dig down deep, and he's still there in the 9th round.
I'm telling you, man, I'm watching too many Looney Tunes with my son. Because that's what came to mind. Like, he's letting this guy punch himself out. And you see him looking strong now, eating some shots still, but he's eating them and trying to come back and take charge.
Jerry Forrest said, my problem in my last few fights is that I did not end strong. And I'm going to do that tonight here in Los Angeles. And AC, so far, he has been demonstrating that even though from the 4th round through the 8th, he got lit up with big right hands all night long.
Well, Ray, he was done. He was finished, but he got a second wind. This is what Jerry Forrest is made of. We've seen this before, and this is what he's exhibiting tonight.
And Showtime, could we be seeing at least some bit of semblance of the 41 years of Kubrat Pulev, the fact that he slowed down a little bit?
I don't think so. I think that Kubrat, we saw him smile at us the last round. You know, he's smiling to the crowd. He feels comfortable, like he's going to win this. I believe that he is. I'm not sold on what Jerry Forrest is doing right now. I just think that it's a matter of time until that clock runs out.
And let's not forget Jerry Forrest, his nickname is Slugger because he was incubated at birth, and his grandma was talking to him when he was in the incubator and said, he's the Slugger because he keeps fighting. And lo and behold, Jerry Forrest at 34 years of age is continuing to fight against a very determined Kubrat Pulev.
Yeah, I mean, I love the story. You're in the incubator and your grandma says, keep fighting, Slugger. Now you bring that to the boxing ring. I love the story. I was really pulling for Jerry Forrest in this fight, but I can see that there's just levels, as I know, and Pulev is showing that he's on another level.
The way I would describe Jerry Forrest is bravado. He has a lot of bravado.
Look, you got to root for a guy like Jerry Forrest. You know what I mean? He comes in there and he's all heart. But eventually, like you said, the levels are going to take effect. That's what happened here tonight. If he can get a Hail Mary off, so be it. But right now, he's losing this fight.
Here is the legendary Kia Forum. Our lovely...
You can get there. You can do this. Come on, breathe. Hey, get close and throw that sucker shot. When you I got you.
Your turns, okay? Keep circling, and then throwing that big shots, okay? Don't let him. He's coming straight in with a haymaker. All you're doing is coming straight in with a haymaker, okay? That's his only last hope.
Breathe. Deep breath. I'll give you one more shot. Come on. Breathe. Last round. So last round.
Stand right in front of him, let him throw them haymakers. You understand? Okay. Keep turning.
Let's go.
What round we in?
Back. Nothing. Let me see
well, you're seeing that Jerry Forrest has done some work upon Kubrat Pulev. There's a small cut above the left eye of one Kubrat Pulev. 10th and final round we go. Ray Forrest, AC Cassiani, Showtime Sean Porter, Sean Wheelock. How do you have the fight through 9?
Ray, 7 rounds to 2, 88-83 Kubrat Pulev. Round 9, relatively close. I think that it was the closest round since round number 3, which I gave to Jerry Forrest. I still gave it to Pulev. He is still landing hard with that right hand, and even though Forrest started to throw in round 9, it was a lot of arm punches that just were not landing.
Well, as we see, 7 rounds to 2. Sean Wheelock has it in favor of Kubrat Pulev. Do you agree with that, Showtime?
I think I got 8 rounds to 1. I mean, it's the same thing. I agree with Sean. That first round could have gone either way. But, you know, we all see that Pulev is taking control, and he's going to end this fight strong. I got to say this, though. This was a fast-paced heavyweight fight with a lot of action from both guys.
Oh, big left. Forrest might have hurt Pulev. Oh, boy. We might have some drama here in Hollywood. Or maybe it was the fact that Pulev was off balance. That didn't look so good, though, for Pulev.
Pulev had his eyebrows were raised. Like, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? So I think now Pulev, he'll get back to what he needs to do to get out of this fight safely. We see him pushing up. We see him covering now. I don't think we'll see as much offense from Pulev, but I could be wrong.
Ibn Kaysen told Pulev, the only way this guy beats you is if he hits a Hail Mary home run shot on you. Stay away from the haymakers.
I mean, it doesn't pay for Pulev to go in for that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep him at bay and let the clock run out.
No, let's talk about this real quick. This fight is going to come to an end soon. We got a minute left. Pulev says he wants another shot at the title. Do you think that this performance is worthy of a title?
I mean, look, with the way that the sanctioning bodies is, anything is possible. He went out, he looked impressive. He, to me, is a top 5, top 7 heavyweight. Because you look at, it's Fury and then it's everybody else in my estimation. Fury, Usyk, and then everyone else. So we'll see. It's possible.
Well, where do you see Pulev against Usyk? That's the question.
Or will we see Pulev against even Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua has lost once to Usyk.
Exactly.
They're in a rematch. I think that in order for Pulev to get to a title, I got a feeling he's going to have to go through Anthony Joshua, given he loses to Usyk.
I think Pulev needs one more, and then he can go ahead and challenge for the title. Who that might be, I don't know. But I think Pulev needs one more, again, assuming the scorecards are correct.
Yeah, again, I don't want. Let's get back to this fight. I don't want to disrespect either fighter by putting the cart before the horse. Let's get back to this fight. Both guys are finishing strong. And we see Jerry Forrest right there being that slugger that he was at birth.
Jerry Forrest showing a lot of determination, but tonight he ran into the Cobra from Bulgaria and Kubrat Pulev. We go the distance, something I didn't think we were going to see, especially in the middle part of that fight, guys.
I didn't think we were going to make it to the end of this either. I think both guys, in their own ways, were impressive. I would say Pulev was very impressive, especially how he handled everything coming to the ring, just to get where we got. Both guys were impressive from that standpoint.
Even with the glove debacle and all of that, you know, that little setback, you got to give Forrest respect. He came in here, he stood all 10 rounds. He lost this fight.
Is debacle a word? Is that a word?
I believe
debacle?
So. I believe so.
I got to mess with you, bro. I got to mess with you, man. It's been great being next to you tonight, AC.
Well, Jerry Forrest, he ate quite a bit of right hands, either to his face or to the body, but he still kept coming forward. But that was a very impressive performance from Kubrat Pulev. Sean Wheelock, how did you have the fight scored?
98-92, Kubrat Pulev, 8 rounds to 2, and a clean sweep for me on my unofficial scorecard from round 4 all the way to the end, round 10. 10-9s across the board for Kubrat Pulev. Go back early in this fight, guys. Jerry Forrest was not throwing a lot, but he was being elusive. He was landing some jabs. Pulev was establishing his forward movement rounds 1, 2, and 3. He wasn't throwing. Round number 4 is when he started to throw the right hand, land the right hand. That, for me, is when he took over. Credit to Jerry Forrest. A bit of a resurgence in rounds 9 and 10. Again, I saw a lot of weary arm punches with volume not landing. 8 rounds to 2. Big performance from Kubrat Pulev.
So we will see if the scorecards are that, and Michael Buffer looks ready to go with the official decision, and we'll send it up to the Hall of Famer himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division, we go to the scorecards. Pat Russell scores at 98-92. Joseph Mason and Abe Bellardo both have it 91-99. The winner by unanimous decision, Kubrat the Cobra Pulev.
So Kubrat Pulev elevates his record to 29-2 with 14 knockouts. The delay did not affect his performance, and that was an impressive outing for the 2-time heavyweight title challenger from Bulgaria, the Cobra, Kubrat Pulev.
I agree with you, Ray. I think that he's been relatively quiet since his latest loss against Anthony Joshua. I believe that was back in 2019. He's been very quiet since then. And I think now he's made some noise, and it's time for him to capitalize on this.
Well, the Bulgarian fans have certainly come out to support their fellow countrymen here in Los Angeles. Numerically, here is how things unfolded as Kubrat Pulev embracing the victory. You see the connect percentage, 36% for Kubrat Pulev. Over triple the punches landed for the Bulgarian in Kubrat Pulev.
Yeah, I mean, when you see almost triple the punches landed, and triple the power as well, you know, there's no doubt who won this fight. I don't think that we ever questioned anything after maybe right around round 4 or 5. We could see that Pulev was on another level and had taken control.